Hey guys, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and ideas that can improve your life. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and click the subscribe button because I'll be honored to have you here. In this video, we'll talk about 3-betting pre-flop. Is it important to 3-bet pre-flop? Which hands are good for this? And which hands are terrible? So, let's find out. Three-bet is a re-raise. We're gonna talk about 3-betting pre-flop. So, when there's a raise and another person decides to re-raise, it's called a 3-bet. 3-bet is a vital tool in no-limit Texas Hold'em if you use it right. When you're 3-betting, you're doing it either for value or as a semi-bluff, which is called light 3-betting. 3-betting is a very situational play. Depending on the table dynamics, your image, and your opponent's playing style, you will 3-bet a higher or a lower amount of hands. But in general, when you're up against a good tight aggressive player, your 3-bet value range should look something like pairs from aces to tens, ace-king, and maybe ace-queen suited. That's 3.8% of hands. The weaker your opponent is, and the wider he calls your 3-bets, the more hands you should 3-bet. Against a fish, you may 3-bet for value even hands like king-queen suited or ace-10 suited. So your 3-bet value range might look something like this. All the pairs from ace through aces, and ace-king to ace-10 suited, ace-king to ace-jack off, king-queen suited, and that makes out about 7.4% of hands. That's quite a loose value range, so you might want to stick to the previous much tighter 3.8% 3-betting for value range for starters. Okay, so we've talked about value 3-betting. Now let's go over 3-betting light. It's absolutely crucial that you do it if you're playing in games where there aren't only fish at the table, because if you're not balancing your 3-betting range, good players will quickly pick up on it and they'll know that your 3-bet equals top 4% of your hands and they will simply adjust to that. So what hands should you 3-bet light with? Well, I highly recommend suited connectors. They are great for this, as if you get called, you'll have lots of opportunities to hit a strong hand. How often should you 3-bet? I'd say if you're only just starting out playing poker and playing micro stakes, simply stick to the 3.8% value range, and for every 4 or 5 value 3-bets, try to 3-bet light once, so that you get a good feel for it. If you're playing higher, then you should aim for 3-bet percentage of 7 to 8%. In general, you can 3-bet light more when you're in position, and when you're out of position, you should rarely 3-bet light. So lastly, let's look at the advantages that 3-betting gives us. You build a bigger pot on the flop with your strong hands. Your opponents fear that you have a strong hand on the flop, so when they call you and miss, they're likely to fold to a continuation bet. You can take down lots of pots pre-flop, as players open with a wide range of hands, but will only call 3-bets with their strong hands. Not only you show great strength pre-flop, but you take back the initiative in the hand. Okay, great. Let's sum up what you've learned. Your 3-betting value range should be something like aces through tens, ace-king, and ace-queen suited, which is about 3.8%. Against weaker players, you can 3-bet profitably a wider range. Against better players, it is vital that you balance your 3-betting range so that you're not only 3-betting for value, but also light 3-betting. Good hands for light 3-bets are suited connectors because they play well against 3-bet calling ranges. If you're playing micro stakes, you could try to mix a light 3-bet for every 4 or 5 value 3-bets, but it's not necessary. As you move up the stakes, you should aim for your 3-bet percentage to be around 7 to 8%, so it's almost like your 3-betting range is balanced 50-50 between value and light 3-bets. Hey, thanks for watching this lesson. If you have any questions or comments, please post them and I'll be sure to answer them as best as I can. Remember to practice and try to play for at least 30 minutes before watching the next one, because it's really important that you practice and that you integrate the knowledge you're getting here into your poker game. Good luck and see you in the next one. This video is part of a complete poker course dedicated to beginner and casual players that teaches the fundamentals, the most basic principles and strategies of No Limit Texas Hold'em. If you want to become a winning poker player, check it out at Udemy and Skillshare. The links are in the description of this video.